my channel. Today I have another Peloton video for you. This is my second video on my Peloton bike. My first video I did kind of review because I've had my bike for 2 years, but I had not ridden in about 8 months until March 1st when I restarted my bike when I began a new wellness journey. I joined WW, which is Weight Watchers, and I started back riding my bike, and I'm loving it more and more every day, more than when I bought it 2 years ago. But for today's video, I'm going to be giving you 5 tips to improve your Peloton experience on this bike, especially if you're a curvy girl or plus size. You know, there's not a lot of people I see riding the bike and doing videos who are not in shape. And a lot of us get this bike because we're not in shape and we want to get in shape. But then there's some struggles and challenges that go along with not being completely in shape and riding this bike. So if I can just share with you a couple of tips that have helped me. Some I've came up with on my own, some have gotten from other people, some I've gotten from my aunt who is an avid workout extremist, aerobics instructor. She's just awesome. And so I want to share those with you today. So I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to get started. And please stay to the end because I have a little surprise for you. So tip number 1 is plan to go nowhere. They call the Peloton bike the bike that takes you nowhere because you literally ride and you pedal and you don't go anywhere. I think you go somewhere. You definitely go somewhere on your fitness journey. You get healthier, you get stronger, you lose weight and things like that. But physically you don't go anywhere. But plan to go nowhere. I think I have my best Peloton experience or get my best workout when I plan my ride. And there's 2 aspects to planning my ride that I do. The first thing I do is look on the app and see what good rides from some of my favorite instructors are posted. I rarely ride live, so I typically take advantage of the on-demand classes. And now that they have the stack program where you can select several classes and take them back to back, that's been really helpful for me. So 3 days a week I take a ride, at least a 30-minute ride, and then I stack on or add on an arms or core strength training class. And that's been really great for me. I've definitely noticed my midsection slowing down and I've been getting more upper body strength. They've also recently added sessions, which I haven't tried out yet, but I think it's an awesome thing to help you plan to ride with your friends or people you know or people in your community at any given time. And I'm definitely looking forward to trying that out soon. So that's the first thing. I always plan my rides. I decide what I'm going to ride before I get on the bike. I like to plan my rides, but there's nothing wrong with getting on here and say, hey, I'm in the mood for some pop music, so I'm going to take a 20-minute pop ride. That's okay. But when I'm really trying to reach my goals, it's better for me to plan my ride and have a goal set before I get on the bike. The second thing I do when I plan to go nowhere is I dress up, especially on days when I've had a long day at work because I ride primarily in the evenings. I like to put on my cute little workout bra and leggings combo and get on the bike. I don't know, something about putting on a cute little outfit, and it doesn't have to be a Peloton outfit. I get most of my workout wear from Old Navy and Target. You know, put it on, cute combination, clip in, and have a good ride. And sometimes after I get off the bike, I like to take pictures of myself. Sometimes I post them, sometimes I send them to my friends and family, but I like to share my accomplishment. And when I have on a cute little workout outfit, that makes me feel even better. Tip number 2 is to do like Beyonce and get in formation. So what do I mean by formation? Form is very important on the bike. And I talked about form and getting the correct measurements for your bike in my first video. So I'll link that video down below and in the cards if you want to check it out. But for me, formation is literally my feet. I don't know, you know those pins and needles you get in your feet when they fall asleep? Sometimes when I'm riding the bike, I get those pins and needles. And the 2 things that have helped me with that are these wonderful Peloton socks. I know this looks like a little baby sock. It just came out the dryer. But this one has like an R on it. It says it's my right foot. These compression socks are so good. And I don't think you need the Peloton ones. There's definitely other brands, but I really like these socks. They help with the circulation in my feet. Another tip I got for getting in formation came from one of the Facebook groups. When I ride, especially when I'm trying to increase my cadence, my feet will start to go like this in the clip. Instead of being like this, I'll start to point my foot down, and that causes my feet to feel a little numb. So what I try to do is I always try to stay focused on keeping the ball of my foot, like the ball of my hand, this center part that's near the clip. I try to focus on keeping that as flat as possible so that my feet are engaged, my toes are engaged. Sometimes I wiggle my toes a little bit, and that does help. But I feel like the thing that helps me with my formation the most with my feet is keeping my feet flat, like as if I was standing on the ground, and keeping my back upright and keeping my shoulders and my arms really relaxed. So formation is very important to having a successful ride on the Peloton. And it's very important for comfort. And you want to feel good while you're riding and after you get off the bike. Tip number 3 is probably the most important tip for me, and it's really mental. So I had to come up with this rule for me, and I call it the rule of 5 or 10. These instructors are great. They're in great shape. They ride this bike. They do other kind of workouts. They're thin. They're muscular. They're just awesome. Their physiques are great. I'm not there. And I'm really not trying to be there. I'm just trying to be the best me possible. So when, let's say I'm on a bike and I'm taking a Allie Love class and she calls out a cadence of 110 at a resistance of 50. My goal, depending on my mood, is to follow my personal rule of 10. So I focus on either cadence or resistance. I rarely focus on both if I'm doing a difficult ride. And if she calls out a resistance of 50, I use the rule of 5 or 10. When I'm riding, I want to reach within 5 to 10 points of that goal. To be up out of the saddle, you have to be at least at 40. So most of the time, I'm staying in that 40 to 45 range. And then I'm constantly working on improving my cadence. That's me personally. You can flip the rule and apply the 5 to 10 rule to your cadence. Leave the resistance at what they call it out at, but be within 5 or 10 points of the cadence that they call out. Whatever works for you, whatever you're working on. I like to be very grounded in my ride, so I like more resistance, and I try to just be at a resistance that's comfortable, that's challenging, and then constantly improve on my cadence. So I typically apply the rule of 5 or 10 to my resistance. So as long as I'm in that 5 to 10 point range of whatever the instructor calls out, I feel like I'm winning, because some of these are just impossible to achieve. Like, I'm not saying they're not impossible. They are impossible for some people. Like Michael Phelps, I know he rides the Peloton. Russell Wilson is a huge Peloton fan. I'm pretty sure they're meeting the cadence and the resistance goal. But for me, I set my own goal because I'm most important to me. Tip number 4 comes from one of my favorite instructors. That's Miss Allie Love. And she says, hydration station. Hydrate. Drink before you get on the ride. Drink after you get on the ride. Drink during the ride. Drink lots of water, Gatorade. Whatever you drink, have a lot of it. I've also found it helpful to put on a little bit, either, chapstick, lip gloss, because when you're breathing and you will be on certain rides on this bike, my lips tend to get dry. So I like to always hydrate my lips with some kind of lip product or lip balm before the ride. And I also always drink lots of water before, after, and during the ride. My aunt, she puts 2 big Dasani bottles in her holder, and she makes sure she drinks both of those before she's done with her ride. I usually only use 1 water bottle. I do use a supplement in my water. I use the Hume tablets that you can get from Target. Those are really helpful. They give me a little bit of boost and a little bit of flavor in my water, but they're sugar-free. So I like those. I'll insert a picture of them so you can see. But whatever works for you, whether it be Powerade, Gatorade, water, I recommend water. Just make sure you're hitting your hydration station. Before I talk about the 5th and final tip, I would like to invite you to add me to your follow list on the Peloton Bike. Befriend me. I will follow you back. I love riding with people. I love engaging. Also, I'm on the Weight Watchers app, or the WW app. I'm also on the Fitbit app, so if you want to follow me there, maybe we can do some challenges. I love engaging with people because it keeps me accountable. I am trying to get this body ready for a hot girl summer. So if you can help me and I can help you, I'm all here for it. Also, if you have any questions about Weight Watchers or the Peloton or anything I talk about in this video, please leave in the comment section down below. feel free to DM me. Some people DM me from my last video. Will try to answer as soon as possible. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, I didn't say this in my last video, but there is a referral code. So if you know somebody with a Peloton, ask them for the referral code, because you can get $100 in accessories, and then that person gets $100 in apparel. If you don't know anybody with the Peloton referral code, or you're thinking about getting either the Peloton Bike or Tread, I will leave my promo code in the description box below, and I will insert it at the end of this video. But that's about all the incentives you can get. I know they also give military discounts, and I think they may give a first responders, nurses, doctors discount now too. So take advantage of that if you're interested. No pressure. You don't have to do it. I did mention it in my last video, so I wanted to make sure I mentioned it in this video. Now for the fifth and final tip. The fifth and final tip is for when you're not on the bike. When you get off the bike, wipe it down. I'm not a big sweater, but I know people can get drenched. You know, these handlebars are starting to get a little yucky. They'll start to turn a little white. And I simply take, now I don't have Clorox wipes because we're in the middle of a pandemic and I haven't been able to find them. This is Wipe Out. It says it cleans the germs, and this is what I've been using. Just take a little easy wipe and wipe down your handlebars, wipe down some of your areas. Some of them I don't get too into because I don't want to cause too much moisture, cause rust and damage. But definitely the areas I come in contact with, you know, I will wipe down. Also wipe down your screen, maybe with some Windex wipes. I still have the 2 years later, I still have the plastic on my monitor. I have never taken it off. So I just wipe it down with a little bit of Windex, because I'm not actually wiping the monitor. As you can see, mine's a little dusty right now, so I need to do a little cleaning after this video. But yeah, clean your bike. It will definitely make it last a long time. Mine has lasted for 2 years. It looks practically new. I have had no issues with it, and it's not a lot of maintenance. Just take a few minutes to wipe it out. Okay, now for the surprise. So, I normally do videos about handbags. I don't do a lot of workout videos, but I started this Here for Happiness series because I am really focused on my health and getting in shape, losing weight, just feeling good and being happy. I mean, when I'm at my best, physically, emotionally, mentally, I am the happiest. I primarily do videos about handbags, but I had to find a way to bring that aspect of my channel into these Here for Happiness videos. And because I love Peloton so much, I want to do a Peloton giveaway. So I am going to be giving away either this tote bag or this book bag to one person. And I don't have the bags here because I will be buying the bag and shipping it directly from Peloton to you because I hate going to the post office. To enter this giveaway, all you have to do is give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and enter your Instagram name down below or your email address if you don't have Instagram. And let me know if you want either the tote bag or the book bag. I'm going to leave this giveaway open for 1 whole month. I believe this video will go up on my channel on March 31st. So at the end of April, which I believe April has 30 days, yes. On April 30th, I will select a winner and I will contact them, and I might do another video to announce the winner, but I will select a winner and I will be sending you either this tote bag or this book bag directly from Peloton. And there might be some other goodies in there. So please enter my giveaway. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate all the support. You guys are just, I don't know, it's just making me, I don't know, feel really good about this journey I'm on. I feel great. I feel so happy and I feel so blessed. So again, thank you for watching. Until the next video, be safe and be happy. Bye now.